Hey everyone, Simon Says Money here. Welcome back to another video. So I do get the Barron's newspaper every week. It comes to my house Saturday. So I definitely recommend that you guys should get it as well. There's some interesting analysis about different stocks, biotech, and yeah, all kinds of information. Highly recommended. If you want to start investing, I have links below to get free Bitcoin and free stock if you sign up for Robinhood. And before we get into this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And this is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor or CPA, and just want to share what I've learned from my research and share it with you guys so we can all make money and retire early. So without further ado, let's get on to this video. We're going to be talking about these biopharmaceutical companies. So one of these articles that came up in this paper is Moderna. So how many people have their first, second shot? So Moderna, Pfizer, and JNJ continuing their vaccines again. I remember last year, March and April of 2020, Moderna was less than $30. My dad and I was trading it. I clearly remember seeing this pattern right here. During the March period, I could see this based on the technical analysis I was doing. We had a flat top breakout exactly like this. This is almost textbook technical analysis flat top breakout. So what this is, see this volume, this green volume, it went up here, and then this big day, it went all the way to as high as $36, and then it came down, down, down. It kind of hugged this moving averages, try to break that top again. Nope, do it again. Go back to the moving averages, break it again. Nope, go back to the 9 exponential moving average. Volume is relatively low, and then boom, it broke out. This day on April 16th, 2020. So almost a little more than 1 year ago, it was up 8.99%. The next day, up 15.39%. So I remember getting on this trade and then kind of doing similar stuff here. It was really trending last year. Moderna, we have Gilead, GILD, which I will get into this video. Those two stocks I remember, and an NVAX also as well. We'll check that out as well. So this almost textbook flat top breakout, I nailed it. That I made a decent amount of money from Moderna, but clearly I didn't sell. I didn't hold, so I sold. And just look at it where it's at right now. It's at $173.63. Coming all the way from under $30. That is just amazing. 1 year of growth. What this paper says 700% in the first 11 months. Man, this Moderna's really doing something. And I've saw a couple of points why Moderna is a stock that you should probably invest in. So a point here we can see that Moderna can compete with Pfizer. So we have these Moderna, Pfizer, JNJ, the three most popular vaccines in the US. We also have AstraZeneca, and there's probably a couple more others that are out there, but those are like the top stock. So Moderna can compete with Pfizer. Their rapid research, getting that vaccine out as quick as possible. I think both Pfizer and Moderna came out like at similar times, so they were pretty quick. Also, Moderna could charge a premium next year if the multivalent COVID-19 vaccine, which will seek to protect against multiple variants, proves more effective than boosters offered by its competitors. What's more, Moderna is increasingly flush with cash. Oh, this is another good point. Moderna has a ton of cash on their hand. The company had $5.2 billion in cash at the end of last year, 2020. Analysts expect it to have $10.2 billion in cash. So almost doubled from 5.2 to 10.2 billion due to getting that vaccine rolled out, the government buying the vaccine, and then $16.6 billion by the end of next year of 2022. In the longer term, the biotech will sell an annual combination respiratory virus vaccine that protects against the flu and COVID-19, RSV, or respiratory syncytial virus and other illnesses. And listen to some key data that this article shows. Recent price, it says $168. Now it's $173. Last Friday, it was up $5. It was up 3.29%. So that's good. 52-week change, 228%. So not 700%. 700% the first 11 months, whenever that was, whenever that stock started. 228% the last year. So 1 year ago. That's incredible. Market value, $67.3 billion. 2020 revenue, $0.8 billion. So that's $800 million in revenue from 2020. And listen to this number. 2021 estimated revenue, $17.4 billion. So going from $800 million from 1 year to $17.4 billion, that's a huge amount of gain. And then 2022 estimated revenue, $13.7 billion. As the vaccine rollout and all the sales are going from the COVID-19, they start to decrease, and no more sales from not much sale going on. And also the 2022 PE is 10.3. So these are good estimates of these numbers. So Moderna's mRNA is definitely a stock to look at and get under your belt. We can look at other biotech stock like NVAX. So NVAX had a high of 331 in the beginning of February of this year. Now it's at 207. So this is a very volatile stock. It looks like it just dropped, and then a dead cat bounce in this area around the $150 price range. Went up again, down, up, and it's kind of coiling into this. So we should see if it goes up or down. It could go either way. But NVAX, I remember it was, same thing here. It had a great bull flag here. So a good technical indicator is a bull flag. This big update, 24.79%, as high as $26. And then see this volume? Volume was relatively low, hugged the moving averages, and then boom, this day, May 11, 2020, up 30%, and then 62% the next day for NVAX. NVAX was trending, I remember, during the May period, and then it went up 189, and now this. So not too sure about NVAX, but JNJ I also like. JNJ is a great company. Johnson & Johnson, they do much more than the vaccine. They had a huge rollout with the vaccine, as many of you know, and they also had some problems. U.S. deciding to suspend temporarily the Johnson & Johnson vaccine due to some people getting blood clots in their system after the vaccine. But it looks, I love this chart. I really like it. Steady up. Every time it goes to a low, the low, it always takes a higher low. So what that means is it goes up, down, up, down. Stocks don't always go up, straight up. It goes up, consolidate a little sideways, or by going down, pulling back, up, down, and whenever it pulls back, it's always a higher low. So that's what the higher high, higher lows mean. This was a pretty huge pullback. So this stock is really in a strong uptrend. Look, higher high starting from exactly 1 year ago, after this March, February crazy sell-off. It consolidated, and then higher highs, higher lows. It's really in a strong uptrend right now that you should be keeping an eye. So those two stocks, Johnson & Johnson and mRNA, it's so I don't know why it's so hard to pronounce. Moderna. I found a very funny video on Instagram saying, "Oh, is the vaccine Moderna? Sounds like murder." So it's Moderna, mRNA. But Johnson & Johnson looks pretty great. We also have AstraZeneca. Ooh, this looks like it's in a downtrend. Based on the technical and based on what I've been reading in the news, AstraZeneca might not be reliable. Not too sure, but we can see it's forming this channel going up, touching this high, down, up, and it could break out, but it has this resistance of this channel. We have Moderna, Gilead. So let's look at Gilead. One more stock for this video. Gilead, I remember, was the same thing back in April. Where is April? Okay, so here it had massive sell-off, just like any other stock last March and last February. It was at around $12-15 at this point, and now it's at $34. So it doubled within a year. So not a bad stock. But Gilead did have some problems with revenues after rolling out the vaccine for the forget Gilead Gilead vaccine for the hepatitis, I think. I'm not sure. Which doubled its share price at sale of its hepatitis C. Here soared half a decade ago, before cratering when those sales dried up. So Moderna has this interesting RNA that, oh, you fix this drug, you just remove this sequence, put this one in. It can be easily be replicated just like iPhone, as discussed in this article. Barron's April 26, 2021 edition, and these are my biotech vaccine stocks that I'd like to discuss today. Be sure to like and subscribe. Don't forget to comment below what you think about MRNA and JNJ. Those are my two stocks that I would handpick from these vaccine stocks. I think they have a bright future. They will continue to do amazing stuff in the medicine, healthcare field. That's it for today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.